Hi guys, welcome to the multi-award winning Emerald House of Cars. We're a totally unique family run business on a mission to be the best car dealership in the UK. Our commitment is to give you guys the best buying experience you've ever received, whether you plan on purchasing completely online using our free next day delivery service with 7-day money back guarantee, or you're coming to the showroom to meet the team. We've made everything as easy and as transparent as possible so that you've got full confidence in choosing Emerald for your next car. A little later in the video, we'll show you how our vehicles are prepared before sale in our on-site RAC approved service centre. But for now, sit back, relax and enjoy the following video.
Hello there guys, and welcome to this quick virtual walk around of the pure white Skoda Fabia SEL 1 litre TSI DSG. Now the SEL is of course the premium version of the Skoda Fabia, giving you a couple of extra mod cons as opposed to the standard base model. Now what else the Skoda represents is great value, great practicality, superb running costs, and of course a very solid build quality. Now what my job is here today is to give you a walk around, make sure you're happy, and inform you of some of its skill, technique, tips, tricks and anything else you want to use as a descriptive word. So without further ado, let's get stuck in. You can see you've got that pure white paintwork to start with, really smart. Got your xenon headlights just here. You can also see it down here. You've got your front fog light system. Then you move around, so you've got that chrome on the grille with the vertical slats. Got your front radar just down the bottom as well under the reg plate. Got your horizontal slats on there. Nice sharp lines all the way across to make it a little bit more aggressive looking, and you can see you've got the nice sweeping belt line as well. Moving down, you can see here you've got your 16-inch gloss black alloy wheels, nice indent and concave base on the bottom of the door, semi-flared arches, body coloured door handles, of course body coloured door mirrors, gloss black of course on your window surround, gloss black on your B pillar, high level lip spoiler with a built-in brake light, now tinted Prusi glass, rear lights, and your nice square, very LCD compliant in terms of shut lines on your rear bumper. You can see you've got rear parking sensors. And in the boot itself, I will just open it up, of which there are of course 2 keys. Open the boot, you can see it unlocks, and then it's a manual boot. You can see very similar to the Polo, it's not a very long boot, but it's quite wide and quite deep, so you can get a surprising amount of stuff in there. You've also of course got your holders, your extra storage and your luggage points as well. In there you can easily get suitcases, pushchairs and buggies maybe at a push, but you can of course also remember fold down the rear seats. And again, moving around the other side, you can see super clean, really well looked after, a credit to its previous owner. And with the gloss black alloy wheels, it just goes very nicely against the remaining bit of gloss on there, of course around the windows, on the grille, in the headlights. It just sets it aside and gives it a bit more of a unique and bespoke flavour and character. So that's the exterior, let's head on to the inside as well. And heading on inside the Fabia, you can see you've got a really quirky, cool, somewhat shocking interior as well. Just looks gorgeous. You can see you've got the sculpted seating really supporting on the bolsters, white stitching, and you've got that quilted effect as well, which gives it a bit more of a sophisticated edge. You've got the horizontal line work as well, just looks rather special. Got your Fabia mats, no protective door and iron there, heated electrically adjustable mirrors, chrome, got the 3D texture as well on there, half leather and electric windows. And then in the rear, we're just going to open it up from the door. You can see you are greeted to the same gorgeous seating. This time there's 3 seats, full Isofix, and a somewhat surprising again amount of legroom as well. Now, heading on inside, the first thing you'll notice, you have a start stop button just here. Now I've never seen one in that position before, but it is something that works really well. So getting in, you'll also see down here you've got your auto headlight settings, headlight range control, auto start stop on and off, and that faux leather effect all the way across the dashboard. Very similar this is to the Golf TDI Blue Motion. You can see you've got that gorgeous brushed aluminium trim all the way across. Then you go to your media control system, and then back onto the clock. So to start it up, press the button once. That will, of course, initialise all the clocks, everything else, tell us that we need to get fuel. Foot on the brake, press the button again. You can see starts up first time, no issues, no problems, no warning light, no problem at all. Now, what you can do, of course, on there is see you've got your digital display. Mileage is just over 41,500. Analog clocks with a white, red font and needling. Now, you can get on to the menu in there using the buttons on the right hand side. So of course, back button, and then you scroll through your menu. You can see if we go on vehicle, you've got any issues. So of course that's just telling us that we need to get fuel. Driving data, you've got your speed warning, you've got your digital speed, average speed, distance, range in the tank as well. On assist systems, you can see you've got front assist. You've got your audio on there, which is currently FM, and a Bluetooth telephone as well. For us, we're going to put it back on, and we're going to go on your digital speedo. Now, moving down from there on the back, you can see you've got your cruise control here with your limiter. You've also, of course, got your wiper settings just here. Now, the steering wheel, soft touch nappa leather all the way around, quite a nice sculpted wheel, black stitching, concave base, not flat bottom, chrome and piano gloss black inserts. On here, of course, you can see you've got your front assist button. You've got Bluetooth telephone, and of course your media control just here for the digital info. And on here you've got voice control, volume control and media in terms of skipping tracks. Manually adjustable steering wheel, and then you come on to the media system here. Now what you can see is it is a mini touchscreen unit. So if you click on FM, you can see you've got DAB, FM and AM radio. Of course you're only going to want DAB. Media, if you click on source, you can see you've got SD cards, USB, Bluetooth, streaming and auxiliary. You can connect your mobile telephone as well. Sorry, couldn't speak then. You've also, of course, got your TP, so it's your traffic program, just on there. You've got setup, so if you click on there, you can change your screen, your time, your date, your units, and you've got all the different options on here as well. Go on sound, you can, of course, put Skoda surround sound, virtual subwoofer, you can have that, you don't need the touchscreen tone. Click on car, you can get up your since refueling, your long term, so you can see on there average miles per gallon is around 35.1 since the start and since refueling. And if you click on selection, you can go on driving data, which you're on now, drive green, which of course gives you a green score, VW call it blue score, it just measures your economy, and of course vehicle status if there's any issue. So if your door's open, for argument's sake, just like this, it'll tell you that you've got two problems, you need fuel and your door is open. Or you can go on settings, you can change your ESC, electronic stability, your tyres, your lights in here, you've got DRLs and different options. Driver assistance, which is of course your front assist. Parking and manoeuvring, you do have Park Pilot on this, so you can change the obviously tone and the volume on the rear. Opening and closing, time and units, time and date. And on service, you can see your next inspection isn't due for 18,700 miles, and your next oil service isn't due for 327 days. Really, really cool on there. And if you want, you can head on to the menu. Of course, you've got Smart Link. Now, what you will need to do, of course, is connect your device, whether it be Android or Apple, and you'll have to put that through the USB. And subject to compatibility, you should have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. What you have also got on here, of course, are the digital information. A little bit here, you've got radio, media, Smart Link, images, sound, settings and vehicle, just to help you get all the way through in visual format. Also here, got your heated front screen, you've got your hazard lights, central locking, and then down here you have, of course, got your single zone aircon. Change your temperature using the left hand dial, change your air force distribution using the right hand dial. Heated front screen, heated rear screen, auto, you've got where the air is distributed into the cabin, recirculation and aircon on or off. Moving down, you've got 12 volt charger, auxiliary and Bluetooth. Move your two keys, you've got sufficient storage, dual cup holder, and then you come to the DSG gearbox, which is really, really simple and really, really effective. Really easy. Lever on the back, you can see it's illuminated in green in the gear you're in. Press it down, you're in R1, it will beep. 2, Park Pilot will start, and 3, you'll see R just up here. And if I scroll that down to D, you can see you've got D1, meaning drive, and then you can also press that down again that goes into S1. Now that gives you a sports mode, which just gives you a bit of a higher rev ratio, higher throttle response, and an all-round better performing car. Now to do that, it's really simple. You operate it by clicking in and out. Now there is another way you can drive this. It doesn't have paddle shift. What it does have, if you put it to the left, you're now in manual mode. You'll see that the 1 is just a number now. No letters near it, and that means you can drive it using the stick shifter. So you've got a bit more control over when the shifts take place. Now you're driving at a good amount, 3,000, 4,000 revs. Change up, change up, change up to come down the gears. Simply knock it down onto the minus. For us, put it back in park, and now you're safe. Manual handbrake. You've got your little fold-up storage here, ideal for a phone. The armrest lifts up, and you can see you've got the nice spacious area just there. But overall, the Fabia is a very, very clean car. One that I think for the value is extremely good value for money. And of course, being a VW branded vehicle from the VAG group, it of course benefits from great solid build quality. Now, what else it benefits from is that it has passed the Emerald 128 point check prior to retailing, and that means this car has been thoroughly cosmetic and mechanically inspected at our on-site RAC approved facility prior to me making this video. If you've got any questions, do of course get in touch, but remember our finance starts from as little as 7.9%, and you can take this away from the comfort of your own home using our click and deliver option. There is a reason we're known as probably the best car dealership in the UK, and a reason we won Used Car Retailer of the Year for 2021. To find out why and get your Emerald experience, give us a call and see what we can do for you. Thanks very much for watching. I hope to see you soon.
One of the most important factors when buying a used vehicle is figuring out who to trust. Buying a car is a massive financial commitment, and you need to be 100% confident in the company that you choose. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google, Facebook and Auto Trader, hundreds of video testimonials, and the jewel in the crown are the multitude of awards we've won over the past number of years, including UK Independent Dealer of the Year, Independent Community Dealer of the Year, and most recently, Used Car Retailer of the Year. Integrity and transparency are really important to us at Emerald in how we conduct our business. We're the only dealership with a multi-award winning weekly YouTube show which pulls back the curtain and lets you see the inner workings of how a car dealership operates. We cover all aspects of the day-to-day running, from buying, selling, sourcing, after sales, and of course everything that goes on over at our RAC approved workshop.
Every one of our cars undergoes a 128-point vehicle inspection by our team of experienced technicians. Any item that aren't up to our approved standards, we rectify and replace parts needed with manufactured approved parts. We also service every car and put a fresh MOT on ready for its next owner. When we are happy the car is in A1 mechanical condition, over it goes to our body shop for paint correction or wheel refurbishment, then finally onto our detailing team. Essentially, we want to ensure that when the car reaches its new owner, it's at its very best. For the road ahead, we've got you covered with a comprehensive 90-day warranty, which can be extended for 1, 2 or 3 years, depending on your preference. We are proud to be partnered with the market-leading warranty providers that match up to our own high standards, providing customers with genuine support when they need it.
We've also got you protected for all unfortunate circumstances, such as having your car written off or stolen throughout your time owning the vehicle. We're really pleased to be able to offer a great RAC, gap and return to invoice insurance product, keeping you safe long after you've left our showroom.
If you are local to us and want us to take away the headache of keeping your car well maintained, our service plans could be just the ticket for you. Payable monthly and carried out in our fully equipped RAC approved garage, every service comes complete with a free health check to keep you and your vehicle safe and secure on the journey ahead, and also protect the future value of your car by maintaining that all-important service history.
And when it comes to protecting your car's interior and exterior against stains, scuffs, contaminants, all of our encompassing Guardex paint and fabric protection ensure the aesthetic appearance of your new vehicle remained unaltered and improved to an almost better than new finish. It's a great opportunity to protect against the best and worst that Mother Nature has to offer.
And last but not least, if you do need to take out finance for your new vehicle, we have a panel of over 35 lenders, including Santander, with rates as low as 7.9% APR, always guaranteeing you the lowest possible interest rate. For a free finance check, which won't affect your credit rating, click the finance tab on our website to fill out a 2-minute application that lets you know beforehand what your monthly payments are likely to be. We've got loads of PCP, HP and lease options available depending on your personal preference and budget. So if you want to speak to me or my team of finance experts for any help and advice, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone. We're here to help.
Our goal at Emerald is not just to sell cars, it's about creating lasting relationships and customers for life. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what some of our customers had to say about their very own Emerald experience.
And how would you rate us out of 10? 10 being probably the best car dealership in the UK.
Definitely 10. Oh, I'd definitely say 10.
I'm going to say 10. 10.
10, obviously.
10.
10, I suppose.
Definitely a 10.
I would give you a 10.
It's got to be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
Well, it's obviously a 10, isn't it?
Obviously a 10.
Mate, more than 10.
Can I say 11?
Straight million. Straight million.
Way more than 10.
I would say 10.
Oh, I'd go as far as saying 11.
Definitely a 10.
10,
A 10.
I can say 10.
In the UK.
11.
Well, it's got to be a 10.
Definitely a 10. If I could give you more than a 10, I definitely would.
I'd definitely say a 10.
10. I'd give you a 10.
I'd give it a solid 10.
I would say 10.
10 out of 10.
I'll give you a 10 then. Sounds
Give us a 10.
10.
And I'll give you 10 out of 10.
Gotta be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
I would rate you a 10. 10 out of 10, 100%. It's gotta be 10 out of 10, isn't it?
That's an easy one, isn't it? It's 11.
11 out of 10.
I'll give you 10. Because I came back, didn't I? And I'll be back again.